Hey Aquarius, and welcome to your reading for today. This is going to be the first part of your reading, which is going to be your energy. We're going to see what's up with you at this time. And then in the second video, in the second part of your reading, we're going to get into the advice. So if there's any advice that your guides and your angels have for you on how to deal with this situation right now. If it's not the message for you, then maybe check out your other placements, your other signs, your moon and your rising sign. There might be a more fitting message for you there. And whenever you see this message is when you're meant to see it, okay? It could be past, present, or future. And if anybody's interested in a personal reading, I'm going to be putting that information in the description box below. So let's get into it. Aquarius, what is going on with you at this time? Let's see. What's going on with Aquarius? What's in Aquarius's energy? 10 of Wands. Okay, so somebody's working hard on stability. 9 of Wands. Somebody's working really hard here. Maybe somebody wants to take a leap of faith into a new beginning. Somebody is, I feel, working on their finances though. Somebody's trying to hold on to security. This could be you, Aquarius. You could be putting in a lot of work right now. You're working really hard, okay? But I feel like you have a goal in mind. It's like you are trying to hold on to every coin right now because you have a plan of action forward. It's like you know which direction you want to go to. So let's see. What's the 10 of Wands here for Aquarius? You might be somebody that feels like putting in a lot of work now is going to make you more like financially independent in the future. Like I feel like that's the goal that you're working towards right now. You might be kind of holding on to your money a little bit more. You're like budgeting or something like that. But the goal is, the reason why you're putting in all this work is so that in the future you can feel a little bit more free. So what's the 10 of Wands here for Aquarius? Yeah, temperance. Yeah, you're trying to find, exactly, you're trying to find balance in your life. Here, 9 of Pentacles, you're working towards a goal. So right now you only might be at the 4 of Pentacles, but you're definitely working towards the goal of being in the 9 of Pentacles and bringing in more balance into your life. 8 of Cups. You might have had to walk away from something though. Or this is just you going down like your own path. You might be going towards you know, self-employment or something like that with the 8 of Cups. But I feel like you know that you have to put in a lot of work right now. You have to do the hard work now, even if you don't feel like you're seeing the results, but there's like a goal. The goal is to bring in, I feel like, financial freedom. Yeah, so let's see, what's the 4 of Pentacles for Aquarius? The Magician. Yeah, you're manifesting. You're manifesting, Aquarius. You got the Queen of Pentacles here, but I'm seeing it just more as like a job thing, okay? Like you know the direction that you want to go to, and you know that you want to build something. You might be somebody that knows how to deal with money very well, but I'm seeing it more as like you want to be financially stable. Like that's very important to you, is financial stability in your life and building something and building in that direction. But you do have the Fool in reverse here. Maybe there's a part of you also that feels like you're not ready for something yet. Like there's something that's holding you back, that's letting you feel like you're not ready. What's the Fool? The Empress in reverse. And the 2 of Cups. 3 of Swords in reverse. So you have the Empress in reverse here, 3 of Swords reverse, and the 2 of Cups. So this might be about also a relationship, like moving towards somebody in a relationship here. With the 3 of Swords reverse, it's like coming out of heartbreak or healing something to do with a relationship. Okay. Let's see here. Why is the 10 of Wands here for Aquarius? A mask, not showing true feelings. So you might be somebody that you might be feeling like you're under a lot of pressure, like there's a lot of responsibility on your back. You might not be showing this though. It's like you try to put on a brave face, like you don't show others how hard you're working, or how, I don't know, if you feel like you're struggling at this time and you don't want anybody to see that. You might feel like there's a lot of pressure on you to succeed in something. What's the Eight of Cups? Wedding rings in reverse. Okay, so Aquarius, you might have divorced someone. You might have walked away from a relationship here. I feel like you walked away from a marriage. So you might have walked away from a marriage and gotten a divorce to regain stability in your life. So now you're single here. You're doing this on your own. You want to be single and financially independent here after walking away from marriage is what it looks like, or a long-term commitment. So why is Temperance here for Aquarius? I like you in reverse. Wants to date in reverse. Romance is blooming in reverse. Okay. So I don't know if you just don't want to date right now. What's Nine of Pentacles? Clock. Needs time, takes time. Progress. So you might feel right now, Aquarius, that you just want to be focused on your finances. You don't really want to be pouring everything into a relationship. Like you see finding balance in your life as gaining financial stability. I feel like you kind of place that value over, like a little bit more over just having a relationship. You might also feel like you can't have balance in a relationship if there's no financial stability attached to it. That's what might be putting a lot of pressure on you, is this this inner feeling here of you might feel like you don't have it all figured out yet, like you're not as stable as you would like to be. Maybe a divorce cost you a lot of money, maybe you lost a lot of money, maybe you're also having to pay things, and that's leaving you feeling like you don't have enough to I don't know, provide somewhere else. Like you have a focus right now, and that focus is on stability. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Not today. Avoiding a conversation. Boundaries. A call of a person. So you might be in a situation where you, like, I really feel you want to just hold on to your finances right now. Like a divorce might have cost you a lot of money. Like I said, I feel like somebody has to maybe even, somebody has to regain balance in their finances, okay? Maybe a marriage or maybe even children, like, caused a big hit in someone's finances, and somebody's looking to have to hold on to that now, like to what they have left is what it's giving me. Yeah, I'm getting an energy of somebody that wants to, like, they don't want to be pouring into others. They want to be pouring into themselves. So they might have been attached to somebody in the past here. The Empress in reverse might be the person, I don't know, take it how it resonates if I'm talking to a masculine or a feminine here, but you might have been attached to somebody in the past where you were the one that was maybe the breadwinner or the provider or something like that. Maybe you also know what it feels like to have, you know, have that having to carry that responsibility of, you know, a whole family. And now that you've walked away from a marriage, you're just very careful with your finances. Like I feel like you don't want to make that same mistake again. What's the Magician? So you might have boundaries with other people now. Yeah, Hand of Cards and love. It's like, I feel like you are manifesting in love, but also self-love. Like, I feel like you want love, Aquarius, you do. But you are being strategic about the way that you manifest your future and the way that you manifest in love. And I feel like you're also careful about what you give. Like in the past, you might have been an overgiver. You might have been attached to somebody that, you know, took a lot. So now I feel you're just very, with the Hand of Cards, I feel like you're just careful about showing the whole hand. Like you know, it's giving you that vibe of like you were with somebody that when you gave them a pinky, they like took the whole hand. So now you might be careful about who you give a pinky to. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. The Phoenix. So this might be you, Aquarius. You're going into a new phase here. You might have transformed. Like I said, you might have grown from a situation in the past. You might have transformed after some sort of a breakup or a divorce. And that might have changed you. It might have changed the way that you see finances and stability. Or if you're a masculine, you could be going towards a Queen of Pentacles. We'll have to see. What's the Fool in reverse? Girl with the snake. Yeah, I feel like you're scared of being used by other people. Like that might have been something that happened in the past. And that's what keeps you from going towards others. That's what keeps you kind of like bound, or not bound, but it keeps you from like taking steps towards other people, because I feel like in the past you might have been used. Yeah, I feel like now you have boundaries about what you're willing to give, because you feel like you might have been, if you're dealing with like an ex-partner, ex-husband, ex-wife or something like that, you might have, I feel like somebody left you kind of in a state where you don't have much to give now. Like you want to hold on to every penny, and you might be just very careful about giving because you're scared of, you know, making the same mistake again, and then you're left with nothing. You know, something like that is going on here. Maybe you didn't have strong boundaries with people in the past, and it's just, I'm getting an energy of somebody that used to be an overgiver, and now you're coming out of that, and you're very careful about giving a lot. So what's the Fool? Ooh. Yeah, so there is a new beginning here with a soulmate. With a soulmate. This could be somebody that you're going towards. Like this could be a new person here. A new soul connection. But I feel like there's still a part of you with the Runner that is fear. I'm not getting a fear of intimacy. It's more like fear of losing. Like fear of going through the same thing again that you went through in the past. There's a fear of like binding yourself to another person, because if you're somebody that came out of a marriage or a divorce where something didn't work out, or maybe you lost a lot of money, you feel bound to somebody else through finances now or something like that, it might make you a little bit scared to commit to someone again, because it's like there's like a kind of maybe like a trauma there. So you might sometimes want to run away here. Or I feel like more with the Fool, like you don't want to bind yourself. You might be a little bit scared of commitment, if I'm being honest. Like fear of intimacy. I'm not getting fear of intimacy as much as like a fear of committing yourself again. But I feel like it has a lot to do with stability, with your stability, right? Has a lot to do with finances. Like, honestly, I feel like Aquarius, maybe you would think differently if you had a lot of, you know, if you didn't have to worry about finances or something like that, maybe you would feel differently. But I feel like there's something about finances are very important to you for some reason here. What's the Emperor in reverse? Empress in reverse, excuse me. Seduction. Hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Okay, so there's an Empress in reverse here, a third party. Tell me about the Three of Swords reverse. Healthy choices. So you might be starting to make healthy choices in your life, healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, and you're healing yourself, you're healing your heart, right? So whoever you were connected to in the past here, this, I'm getting strongly is a divorce with wedding rings in reverse. So you might have been married previously. Whatever was going on here with this person, this might have been something that was like tempting. This might have been something where there was attraction, but it wasn't, it was just fun, flirting, dating, attraction. So this wasn't like, nothing really grew here from this relationship. This definitely wasn't your person, but the problem is that you might have gotten yourself bound to somebody that wasn't your person. There was just like a little bit of attraction there is what I'm getting. Like you might have built a marriage on something that wasn't meant to grow. It wasn't meant to last. There might have been a lot of third-party interferences in this relationship. There might have been maybe even like a lot of cheating going on in this relationship. And I feel like you separated yourself from this person here and you started to heal your heart and you started to want to make healthier choices for yourself. So this might have been a person that maybe wasn't the best choice for you, and maybe you made poor choices in this relationship that left you coming out of that feeling like, shit, I needed to start making better choices for myself and for my future. So let's see, what is this Two of Cups? So now you're going towards a new partnership, I feel, Aquarius. You're going towards a Two of Cups, an engagement, a commitment. So you're going now towards, yeah, this is what I feel. Like this is what I got earlier as well. It's like you're going towards a new commitment, but you're going towards this new commitment in a whole different mindset now, because whoever this old person was, I feel like you didn't make the healthiest choices in this relationship. I don't know, it's going to be different for everybody what those choices were based off of. But I feel like now your mindset is changing. You might have gotten a little bit older and now you see relationships differently now. And I feel like you also see commitments differently now. Like maybe you got into a marriage with someone where you didn't understand like what this actually means, like a commitment, like to actually be committed, which is like a lot of responsibility, right? Even like financially, like if there's children involved and all of that, and a husband or a wife, and everybody's got to make ends meet and stuff like that. So you might have been attached to somebody that this was not the best choice for you. You got Empress in reverse. This is just something that maybe you got caught up in and then you ended up staying there, okay? But nothing grew there. It was just, I don't know. You definitely got out of this relationship and you just wanted to make better choices and commitment. Like I said, you might feel like you got bound to somebody, even financially, that now you're looking at it, you're looking back at it and thinking like, well, maybe I should have made better choices back then. If I had made better choices back then I wouldn't be in this situation right now with all this pressure on me, right? So now you want to make better choices for yourself going forward. Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else here, Aquarius. which is a good mindset to have, right? I mean, it's always good to learn from past mistakes and want to do better in the future. But there is fears here. There are fears surrounding finances and stability here. You just might be very cautious. Like, I feel like people that go through divorces, there's probably a lot of people that feel that way, that when they start going into a new relationship, they're just more cautious because maybe they don't want to, you don't want to go through that again. You don't want to have to get another divorce, right? So now you're just very careful. You just want to like take your time and make sure, and you want to know 100%, and you might just really want to be sure that you're making the right choice because you look back and realize, wow, I made bad choices back then, dealing with whoever this Empress in reverse is, right? Or dealing with, could be a masculine as well. It's just in that energy. It's just, it could be a masculine in this energy, could be a feminine. It's just somebody that is, see, the Empress in the upright is somebody that gives, right? They birth, they give, they grow. This person, there was no growing there. There was no giving there. This probably was a taker, right? This is somebody that just sat around and expected people to give to them. So you might have been in a situation where you were the one doing all the work. Everything was on your back. You were the one that had all this financial responsibility, is almost what I feel like. You might have felt like you were the provider and there was so much pressure on you to be the provider. So now, you know, if you have kids with this person, there might still be some sort of like child support going on or something like that, where you still feel burdened by this past mistake, right? Well, not the children, but the fact that you had, you know, it's not the children. I hope you know what I'm talking about. It's just like you ended up getting into a situation where now there's like there's still a lot of financial burden on you, even though you have separated yourself from that person. And now you are just careful about who you get into a situation with again, because it's like, you know, I'm already just trying to like, you know, restructure my life. I feel like you're trying to build up your life again, or you're just trying to, you know, you're coming into being single, you're having a new life, a new beginning for you here, and now you're just careful. You're just like, I just don't want to do the same thing that I did back then and get into the same situation. You just want to make better judgment calls now, right? Which is good, which is healthy to be careful. So let's see. I mean, I don't really think I need a lot of these, but see, what's the Ten of Wands? Imprisonment in reverse. So yeah, you might have, you got out of some sort of a bind. So you might have gotten out of some sort of a contract, like a marriage. You're not bound to this person anymore out from your past. But there's still a lot of pressure on you because of this situation, and for some reason. Like you still feel like even though you're not in that relationship anymore, there's still a lot that's riding on your back, right? Like there's still so much responsibility that's tied to this, because if you were married to someone, if there's kids involved, it's not like you can just break up with them and then it's over and you can just have a new life. There's like still this feeling of like, yeah, some sort of I mean, you know, whoever you are out there, you're going to know what I mean. There's still something there that it's just always going to stay in your backpack, if you get what I'm saying. Like exactly like this, like that situation from the past is just going to stay in that backpack, you know. And I feel like you don't want to show that this is actually something that you carry with you, right? Yeah. But I feel like it has something to do with finances here. This financial burden, this financial responsibility that you have or had in the past, that's just something that you still carry in this backpack. It's hard for you to take that weight off of you, if you get what I'm saying. So what's the Four of Pentacles? Lovers. Yeah, so I feel like with whoever you're going towards now, Aquarius, or whoever you're gonna go, towards in the future, you just have like boundaries now. You're just you're not like greedy or anything like that, but you're just very careful about, you know, releasing any kind of control almost, okay? Like your boundaries are just very high because I feel like you don't want to be used again, or you don't want to be in a situation again that you like, you know, you don't want, like, you already have all these wants. You don't want more. That's just what I'm getting. You know, you just don't want more. It's like I already have a lot on my back right now. I don't need more. That's kind of what I feel. So tell me about this Queen of Pentacles here. Expectation. Expectation and a new phase. So what you also might have now is that you might be looking for people in the future, your new partners that are financially stable themselves, right? So it might be important for you now to be with somebody that has like their own finances, has their own life figured out, has their own stability. And that's when you can see yourself having a new phase with them. But you don't want to get yourself wrapped back up with a person that is dependent on you. That is what I feel is like a huge, it's something that's important to you, right? You need somebody that's also financially stable. You don't want somebody that you feel like you have to take care of them, because you already have that with someone in the past, and that you just don't want that again. That's what I feel. So what's the Fool in reverse? A message. A message. A message from somebody that you felt like used you in the past. A girl with a snake. Okay. Not sure what that is. Somebody, you don't want to take a step forward some way because of some sort of message from the past. What's the Fool? House in reverse. So this might also be about like moving in with someone else. Yeah. So that's another thing that you might be like very, you know, careful about, right? You don't want to make moves that are too fast. You tend to run the other way. You want to like stay independent is what I feel. And it comes from this fear of having to take care of someone else, basically. Like you don't want to move in with someone else. Maybe because in the past when you moved in with this person, this ex-partner here, this ex-wife, ex-husband figure here, you felt trapped. You felt bound there. It was maybe even really hard for you to leave. So now every time you think about going back to a situation like that, it like, there's like an internal like, oh God. And I feel like it doesn't even have anything to do with the person that you're going towards. It's just that past that you went through with someone else that is like terrifying you of doing it again. You know, it like turned you into somebody that's kind of more of like a runner here. Yeah, there's something here. You don't want to move in together with someone. You don't, and I feel like it's just, you don't want to end up binding yourself in a way because you might have felt really trapped in the past. Like you were trapped in a marriage that you couldn't get out of. You didn't know how to get out of it. You felt trapped. And then you finally got out of it here. You finally unbound yourself from it in a divorce. And now there's like this, I feel like it's almost like trauma that scares you of having like that fear of being trapped again. It's like you've finally found freedom. You know, you finally found freedom. You finally are trying to get up some sort of stability for yourself. And now you're just scared of giving that away again. Right? And maybe even having a new partner that now has control of you. It's like you might feel like people are trying to pull you in different directions, and you just want to like, you just want to hold on to what you got left, kind of is what I'm getting. So tell me about this Empress in reverse. A message of concern. So I don't know who this Empress in reverse is. I don't, it could be I just feel like it's the ex. Honestly, this person might have received then a message of concern or something like this. I don't know. Maybe the message of concern is the divorce, that you wanted to leave this person. Who knows? But yeah, now you're moving towards like healing. And I do feel like you're going towards a new relationship here. So we'll see, Aquarius. Let's see who you're dealing with. In the second part of your reading, we're going to get into it a little bit more. If there's anything else that your guides and angels want you to know, need you to know. And if they have any advice for you also about maybe what's to come for you or this situation. So let's see, who is Aquarius dealing with here? Dealing with an Aquarius, or you are, maybe, I don't know, you're dealing with an Aquarius, you are an Aquarius, something with August, or somebody born in August, an investigator, Pisces, you could be involved with a Pisces, or you're a Pisces in your chart, take how it resonates. Girlfriend, lawyer, okay, yeah, so there was, I feel, with lawyer here, there was a divorce here, a boyfriend. So you might have a new boyfriend or a new girlfriend here. Gang members involved, okay. Who else is it involved here with? What the hell? Who's involved? Who's in you? Okay. So I'm speaking to you out there. A wife. Okay, so you could be like an ex-wife, like I said, a mother, an ex-wife, a mother. You could be the ex-wife, or you have an ex-wife, the mother of your children or something like that. All right, I'll leave it there, Aquarius. And then, yeah, I'll see you on the second part of your reading, which is going to be the advice. So thanks for watching and bye.